Hey yo, what is up? It's your boy R20, and today we're going to be doing some sniping lessons. Alright, so today what I'm going to teach you guys is, first things first, you guys need to know when it's okay to shoot. So a lot of people, a lot of the time, they just kind of, they run around, they aim down sight, you know what I mean? They don't really understand too much of how it feels to kind of, snipe, and when it's okay to shoot, when it's not okay to shoot. Now, an example of this is some people might walk around and they might aim in like so, right? And they might shoot like this. Now, as you can see, the bullet swayed all the way over here, and that's not really going to help much. It's counted as a hip fire, and it's just going to go all over the place. You might get lucky, if you're close, but most of the time speaking, it's going to be a bit of a further shot, and you're not going to pull that shot off when you're just aiming like this. So what you guys want to do is, you guys want to focus on, first of all, when you start off sniping, if you want to become good at sniping, it's all about practice. And the only way you're going to be able to practice and get really comfortable with the sniper is to just use a sniper. Like, as you can see, my secondary, I don't have one. And this is to force me to snipe somebody. This gets me really comfortable and really used to the fact that any situation I get into, I'm gonna have to use my sniper. Okay, so the first thing I want you guys to focus on is aiming down sights. Most people like to start off with you could try and figure out the center of your screen by, putting a thumbtack or, a little bit of blue tack or a piece of paper right in the middle of your screen. Me personally, I never did that. I found it more useful to practice aiming down sights, and eventually you will just get used to kind of knowing exactly where the center of your screen is, or exactly where you're just going to be aiming on. Okay, so all you got to do is figure out exactly, right, see that motion there? There's the ring. Pretty much you picture the scope that you have as a ring, and when you aim it down as it gets closer, the ring moves to the middle. When you get to a certain point, you'll see that, right, see there, the ring comes up larger. That shows that it's actually scoped in. Whether you can see it clearly or not, it's scoped in. So you're going to get practiced with that mechanic of just picturing that big circle. Forget about the little circle. You're just going to make it flash. When it flashes, it's going to aim straight. So then you're just going to get used to trying to shoot when that ring pops up. And see how all my bullets went straight up into that pole area? It's because I wasn't shooting from here like this, or from here like this. What I did was I waited for it to actually aim down sight. But even though I can't see down the scope like this, right, the second it flashes up on your screen like that, that's when you know you can shoot and it'll go straight. So I highly recommend, if you guys want to get good at sniping, just anytime you're in a private match, or even if you're in mid-game, practice that. Practice just scoping in like this, even if you stand there before a match or something or anything. Right? Or even if you just go to a private match every day for like 10-15 minutes, just stand there and just practice this. Right? And you get used to the fact of, getting it to scope in like that, and you can see it just flashes. It just flashes a little bit, and then you know you're going to get your aim on point. Once you can master that part, that's when we'll move on to the next section, and I'll teach you guys how to get better at quick scoping at range.